Hey Andrea, I'm really happy you came to me about this. I know that a situation like this can be really disheartening, especially within your first year being in the classroom. Let's all just try to remember that these first few years are definitely going to be full of trial and error, and it's totally okay. Teaching is something that we constantly have to reevaluate and adjust. But no lesson goes perfectly. The most we can do is just plan for a way to make it more efficient. With that being said, I do have a couple of ideas if you're open to hearing about them. Great. Okay, so obviously the students are not understanding the terminology, which in turn is going to mean that they're not fully understanding the lesson that you're teaching. So I have a few ideas that hopefully can help them. The first one could be to involve more critical thinking using the vocab terminology. Try asking them different ways that it's used outside the classroom. Is there any way that the vocabulary can be used in daily life or in other places of the world? Or even, if you want to keep it in the classroom, what other subject matters use the same vocab? And another idea that I had was that you could make it more fun for them. A game is a great way to start. I had the idea of a memory matchmaking game. So one card could have the word and the other card that they have to match could have the definition. And then students, when they first play the game, you can even create cheat sheets for them or have them create their own cheat sheets. And then they can use that when they first start playing the game as a reference, and then slowly start to take that cheat sheet away until they don't really need it anymore. I know that I had an instructor back when I was in college. I know it's a little bit of a higher education level, but she used to give us tests before she taught subject matter. And at first I never really understood why she did that, but it turns out that scientifically the brain learns more when it's struggling. So maybe if we can just adjust this to more of our grade level, maybe you can put one vocab word up at a time onto the board, and you can either have students work in pairs like shoulder partners, or you can even have them work as table groups, or you can even have them work collectively as a whole class to think together and create their own definition for what they think the word means before you provide it to them. And then obviously provide them with the true definition. I feel like this would definitely help them think and understand and use more critical thinking. Also, you could try the 3-column craft. I used this a lot when I was in school, and I know that I definitely enjoyed it, and I still see it being used today. But basically, you're just going to take a simple piece of paper and you're going to trifold it so that there's 3 columns. And in the first column, you'll have students write the word. In the second column, you'll have the students write the definition. And in the third column, you can have the students draw any symbol or picture that they feel best represents the word. And by them creating their own picture, it'll help them to understand in their own way what the word means. I really hope that these work out for you. Either they can inspire you to come up with your own ideas. I know Pinterest is a great option, especially for more game options. But if you want to go ahead and use those, let me know how it works out. And I wish you the best of luck.